but what kind of statement does this game make? Winning it the way you did it in this building against that team?
I mean, I love the way our guys played, and we're continuing to build. This was a good opportunity to come in here and, another challenge for us. We got to get comfortable still executing when it's not perfect, still executing when the bounces don't go your way or you do screw something up. And I felt our guys kept the intent upon winning, kept the confidence and belief that they could win, and falling behind in unfortunate circumstances. The other thing I did like is a lot was we give up a power play goal that allows them back in a game, a tying goal, and then we have to go down 5-on-3 for 2 minutes, and that was a big kill. Obviously, Upi was great, but the mentality was great. The response was great after giving up a goal, and we know our penalty kill was still quite a ways to build, but that was significant, and obviously the way we finished.
Luukkonen makes 2 saves on the 5-on-3, and you go all the way back to the first period. He looked like you were going to be down 2-0. He robs Marchand. I mean, just how good was he right from start to finish today?
Yeah, dialed in, and we've seen that. We've seen that build with him, that progression with him. More confident, more comfortable in our system, where shots are coming, where a breakdown might happen, and he's reading that. He's reading, those situations. So significant in that regard.
I mentioned
go ahead.
You mentioned the mentality on the 5-on-3. Aside from killing it, what were the signs that showed you that they were approaching it the right way?
Just dropping the puck, assertiveness. Then when we did grab possession, just confidence. I know Thompson got stripped on the one, but love the fact that we're confident in taking charge, looking to take charge, and that's significant. Winning's a mentality, and that's obviously a build. So good. The psyche was solid again after giving up a goal on the penalty kill just prior.
Does that confidence, do you think, come with also a realization that these guys, you should be a good team? They are a good team, and sometimes you go through, you went through the 8-game losing streak, you can really start to question it. But since that, you've come back, you've been strong, and now they're confident. And now Dylan Cousins is also saying, we should be a playoff team. Why can't we be? Does it come with a realization, that confidence?
I think we feel we're a capable team. I don't think we feel yet we're a good team, but we're a capable team. We get, again, it's about building. And our guys want more and more and more. So, are we good relative to where we think and feel we can get to, competing and working and progressing? So we're that's the mentality that these guys have had, and real competitive. They never settle, and they got to continue that. That's a continual. We're on a good swing right now, and we got to keep the foot down where you can.
On January 1st of this year, Tuck scores his first goal for your team in this building in an overtime loss. Now, on the last day of the year, he wins the game in overtime. Just what does that say about what he has meant to this team for the last year?
Well, we could say the same thing for lots of guys. But Tucker's been tonight 4 points. He was incredible tonight. And obviously, it was his night to rise and put situations, dictate, influence, take over. And we've talked a lot about he's had a solid NHL career to this point, but the potential that he has, and it's enormous. He hasn't even scratched the surface. And a night like tonight is what we've been talking about. It's you start to see, he's doing things that he's done lots of great things in his career, but he's searching and competitively adamant about doing more, and we're starting to see that.
Coach, when you put out JJ Peterka on game day 1, did you ever envision that he would give you that much continuity and would not miss any game?
JJ is very competitive and a very tough kid, and he plays hard, he practices hard, he prepares hard. So no, I'm not surprised by him. I think there's a ton more for him, obviously, but he's been good and continues to get better every day. But there's no surprise. I'll never be surprised with him. He's got so much talent.
The thought on Cousins, he gets the tying goal, but the winning goal, he strips Patrice Bergeron of the puck, not just some guy. What was your thought just in the way Cousins stepped up for you right in crunch time at the end?
Yeah, I think it just shows a lot, obviously, with his skill. He's tough to handle. I don't care who you are on the other team. When he bears down and competes, and you see the athleticism, the skill, the strength come to the forefront, and it was all on that. And then the breakaway speed. to buy himself enough time to get that puck to tuck through a little bit of traffic for the game-winning goal was just, again, another guy with lots of potential still, but very nice to see that.
I'm not sure how much your team looks into like benchmarks, but something like it being, the last year, going into the new year on such a strong note with a 6-game winning streak, and how well you've responded since that 8-game skid. I mean, just how much does that let your team even be more confident in their abilities and going into with the second half approaching?
Yeah, I mean, I hope our confidence doesn't go with swings. So, I don't feel any different. My belief system isn't any different because we won versus when we were losing. When we weren't winning like we wanted to. If this group competes and is willing to work, and we're watching them do that, they're capable. And so, I don't get too much into swings. We don't want to ride ups or downs. So,
Thanks.